FrankenSaab Episode 4. I know it's been a while since we've done anything on the Saab, but that's because I've had a lot to do on the Skyline and pulling the engine down on that. But I'm a little quieter this weekend as the engine's away, so I thought I'd jump on the Saab quickly and get some stuff done. I know there's a fair few of you that subscribe to the channel solely for the Saab, and I've actually had a few people asking me now, when is the next Saab video? I thought I'd get a good day on it today, and we'll see what we can get done. Okay, so the plan for today is some more ventilation and some more aero. Mostly we're going to be working on some scoop. So I want to get a scoop here in the front of the bonnet, going down onto the turbo, and also by that indicator, we're not going to need it, so I'm going to pull it out track car, and I want to get a scoop in there to the cold air feed. I've got a big mushroom filter I'm going to fit, and we're going to make a scoop there on that wing, and we're going to make a scoop here on this bonnet. Just because with all this on the bottom now, obviously we're not going to have the cooling from underneath that we would have before. That's why I fitted the brake cooling, and that's why I plan on getting these scoops in here today. So we're just going to pull the angle grinder out and start cutting up this old Saab. Okay, first cut's done, and I've cleaned up where I'm going to want to weld. Now I've got an idea for a shape in my head. Hopefully it turns into something like that, but the idea is now to come off here at an angle, to move forward, and then come in again at another angle, creating like a triangle shape, and then cut straight down here, bend that down and scoop in, because the idea is I want the air to come in and down onto the turbo. So I'm going to aim the scoop downwards towards the block. So I'm going to make up some templates now, and hopefully we can cut and weld something to the shape I've got in my head. But it'll probably be a bit different. Okay, I've cut the templates, and what we've ended up with is two identical pieces. What I'm going to do with the one side now is bend it so it's exactly where I want it, and then I can match that bend on the opposite side. There you go. Now you can see we've got two matching pieces with two matching bends. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut lower on the bonnet to scoop downwards. So I decided to put a little drop scoop at the back corner here, and this is going to aid with brake cooling. This vent will go straight onto the brake servo and master cylinder, as they're both right behind the block.
If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? I don't know how long I can go, taking it slow.
Here we go, that's the brake servo cooling and turbo / engine cooling, both done. As you can see, we've run out of light tonight, but we'll crack on tomorrow, get these cleaned up. Right, well I got all them welded and cleaned up. It was honestly my intention to leave the welds out there and just cover them with some highball primer and some matte black, but I just can't do it. I know it's supposed to be a FrankenSaab, but it's just a bit rough. So I've cleaned them up so they're all flat and smooth now, and I'm just going to give them a quick skim of filler and just block flat them, so at least they got nice smooth edges.
Such a fine collection of stranger things. My patience running thinner on this melting clock. Cerebrum gel with thoughts most would consider odd.
I'm just spraying some VHT black on the bottom side of the bonnet here. On the top side I'm doing a quick bit of masking, then I'm spraying it with some highball primer and some matte black.
Our freak show, come meet my monsters. Oh, such a fine collection of strangers.
You can see with the intake, I didn't even have to make myself a scoop. I literally just removed that right hand indicator, and that's perfect. There's a direct cold air feed now to the air filter, and the air filter's outside of the engine bay, which would be great to keep the warm air off it.
Our freak show, come meet my monsters. Oh, such a fine collection of stranger things. You're wasting all of your time finding the cure when there's no disease.
Well, as you can see, it's starting to look a lot more cut and paste, which is cool and I quite like it. I think what I'm going to do for a finish on this car is get it wrapped. I'm thinking like a nice dark satin green, maybe a purple. I'm not really sure. We'll think about the colour. But yeah, getting it wrapped is a good idea, I think. That should give us a cool finish on it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and thanks again for watching. If you're interested in seeing what I'm doing with the Skyline, click up here, that'll take you to a playlist of Road to 500. If you missed the previous episode of FrankenSaab, I'll put that one up here. Thanks as ever, see you in the next one.